Hey folks, welcome back to the farm. We're here in the kitchen again, my favorite place to be. It's supper time and we're going to show you how to take your Thanksgiving leftovers and make them into a fantastic dish. Stick around. So the best thing about Thanksgiving leftovers is those turkey sandwiches. The second best thing is this turkey noodle soup I'm about to show you. So let's get after it. So to get started, get you a big pot. I've got about 3 quarts of water in here. We're going to bring this to a boil. Now while we wait for our water to boil, we're going to put together all of our stuff. We've got everything, all of our leftovers from Thanksgiving. We have some white meat turkey. I saved the dark meat for me. We've got some of our stuffing. We've got gravy. We've got the stuff out of the bottom of the turkey pan. Really dark, beautiful stuff out of there. And then Kelly picked us up some Amish egg noodles. Those will be really good. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to take our turkey and I'm going to cut it into bite-sized pieces. Got all of our turkey cut up. I can't stop snacking on it. It tastes so good. If you missed our Thanksgiving meal video, we did it a couple videos ago. Go back in the playlist and get it. It's really good stuff. So once our water's boiling, we'll get this going. All right, you can see our water's come up to a boil. We're going to add 1 pound of egg noodles to our water. Give those a little stir. Now we did not salt the water because all of our Thanksgiving ingredients that we're using were all well seasoned. So we'll check for our final seasoning when we're done. So we're going to let these noodles cook for about 10 minutes. Normally you would not add noodles as one of the first things to your dish, but everything is already cooked, so we don't have to worry about overcooking our noodles. Alright, the noodles will back up to a boil, so we're going to turn that down to a simmer because we don't want our pot to boil over. Now I have to credit my mom for this recipe because I got it from her. I don't know if she got it from somebody else or she just put it together herself, but really love this stuff. So Kelly's putting together some supper for the pups. They've got some of the turkey food that we made them the other day and an egg from the chicken coop. We give them an egg every night with their meal. Is that good stuff, Ruby? Yummy, huh? Looks like Brandy's enjoying hers too. Ruby's already done licking the bowl. She doesn't waste any time. I don't even think she chews her food. Alright, let's get back to our supper. So the egg noodles are cooked. What we're going to put in next, this is the liquid that was in our roaster pan in the bottom. You don't want to throw that away because that's liquid gold. And you can see this stuff is almost like Jell-O. It's got so much gelatin in it from those all the bones and everything cooking down. But we're going to put that whole thing, that's going to dissolve in our hot water. And that's going to add lots and lots of richness and flavor to our soup. If you don't have that, don't worry about it. I just don't waste it when I have it. And that whole block is already dissolved in there. But it doesn't take much. The next thing we're going to add is all of our leftover gravy. Lots of flavor in that as well. I'm going to put all of it in there. That's the timer for my noodles. So we'll stir that in. That's not going to take long to break down either. As soon as it hits the heat, soup is already smelling amazing. Looking good. This soup comes together so fast. So it's a real quick and easy meal for your family. Alright, we're going to bring this back to a simmer. Look how beautiful that looks already. That's so full of flavor. I could eat it just like this. If you're like me, you would enjoy this. But we're not stopping there. Now, if you enjoy like carrots in your soup, if you remember, we cooked carrots, if you watch the video, to make all our broth and stuff. But if you like the actual carrots, you could saute your carrots in the pot first thing. And then once they soften to your liking, pour all your water in, then cook your noodles. And that's just a good way to incorporate it. Okay, our soup is back up to a simmer. Next item, you might think is a little weird, but it's our stuffing. Our stuffing has all of our herbs, onions, celery, all the goodness that we had in that stuffing. I usually add about a cup of it, but there's only about 2 cups here. I'm just going to add it all tonight. Feeling crazy. So that stuffing is going to break down in your soup and give your soup a little bit more body and all that fantastic flavor. It's going to be really good. Now once the bread breaks down a little bit, we're going to go ahead and add our turkey in. And the turkey, remember, is pre-cooked. So once the turkey warms up, you're ready to go. Dinner is served. About 20 minutes, you got supper on the table. Okay, we're back up to a simmer again. And that's all I do is in between additions, I just bring it back to a simmer. So now we're going to add in our bite-sized turkey. And when that warms up, it'll be supper time. Won't be long now. Now the reason we add the turkey last, because we don't want it to overcook and like start coming apart, because it's already really tender. You don't want all the little stringy turkey in your soup. You want those nice bite-sized chunks that you can eat. Okay, we brought that back up to simmer. I just turned the fire off because it is ready. We're going to let this sit for a little bit so it's cool enough to eat. And while that happens, the bread from the stuffing will break down even more. You can see it's already broke down quite a bit. You can barely see it in there. And it's going to be fantastic. Alright, just like with anything else, when it's done, you check it for seasoning. Get you a spoon and taste it. If it needs something, put it in. Everything we put in this soup already tastes amazing, so it still does. I didn't need to add anything. Alright folks, there's our homemade turkey noodle soup with Thanksgiving leftovers. Got some of Kelly's homemade sourdough bread to go with. Supper time is here. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and I hope you try it. It's going to be one of the best turkey noodle soups you ever eat. And it uses up all those Thanksgiving Day leftovers. So, can't beat that. So until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. We love you guys. Come back and see us at Markelly Farm.